Ladies and gentlemen, the recipient of the 2019 Tentanda Via Bryden Award, Suzanne Brant.
Well, thank you everyone for finding me. I'm a little in shock still, actually. When I got the phone calls that I won this award, I was, or was awarded this, I was in shock then too. So I haven't quite got over that. But thank you for finding me, deserving of this wonderful award. I'm very honored and humbled to have this wonderful opportunity to thank all of you for being here and for York University for acknowledging, the contributions that I'm making to First Nations communities. I would not necessarily call myself innovative or unconventional, or although I've been told that many times. But I do admit that I find ways to either go over, around, or under things, and get to where I want to go. And in terms of bringing our communities, our First Nations communities, to a better place. And so the way must be tried is very appropriate. That I receive that, I guess. And I'm really, when I came to York University, that really was why I came to York. Because I had a vision. I knew what I wanted to do. I wanted to create these Indigenous program, this Indigenous health program, to help our communities. Our differences in health and our environment were very significant. There was this big gap in First Nations communities and in the rest of Canada. And so I came to York University and I said, I want to create this Indigenous Community Health Approach Program. I don't think that's what I called it at the time, but anyway, and when I presented my proposal at that time, I got accepted in, and I said, I'm going to create 8 courses, all in Indigenous approaches to health. It turned into 12, and I was able to, through FNTI, through the First Nations Technical Institute, we actually had that program accredited as a graduate certificate. So anyone working in the health field in our communities was then able to take these 12 courses and understand themselves and the reasons why we needed to change the health outcomes in our communities, and also gain the skills and tools to be able to do that. And FNTI is a place where Indigenous students can come, and we have graduates in 102 First Nations across Ontario, I think it's 87 across Canada. But students can come there and they can learn, get their diplomas, their degrees, and feel proud of who they are as Indigenous people. We base all of our programming and everything that we do there on Indigenous knowledge. And for me, that was so important. And being the president now, in 2017, I was the president then too. My greatest accomplishment at FNTI was to be able to get an Indigenous Institutes Act in the province of Ontario that provided recognition for our institutes. FNTI next year will be... That's why the minister, gave me, no. That's why he knows me, though. But I lost my train of thought. The Indigenous Institutes Act, after 35 years, will now give FNTI the ability to grant their own degrees, diplomas, and certificates. And we've never had that ability in the past. And that passing of that legislation was very significant because it also included the United Nations Declaration of Indigenous Peoples' Rights. So it was very important that we brought this forward and that we had the right to our own education system, our own knowledge, and that we could then develop these programs. And we're currently in the process of obtaining institutional accreditation. So pretty soon we'll actually be able to grant those degrees. I'm suspecting before Christmas that we'll have that. We've already gone through our review. And we have several degree programs that we'll be putting forward, including in Indigenous food systems, Indigenous midwifery. Many of these programs are what's needed all of these programs actually are what we've identified as needed in our communities to empower our own people to move us forward. And I'm also working on a new project to get a new building for our community, for our programs. It's a 60,000 square foot net zero building. We have a full aviation airport and aerodrome there. And of course, that has a huge impact on our environment. So I said, we need a building that's actually going to offset that footprint. And so we've got a new building that we're designing that our people can come into and be proud of and learn in, with a full Indigenous food systems incubator as well. You know, there's many things, and I would like to say, but I think the biggest thing I would like to share with you is my gratitude to my team, to the executive team at FNTI, to the staff, to the students. And I know there's a lot of students in this room because I heard there was 30. So I want to ask you all to stand, all the students that are in this room. Past students, yeah, please stand up. You know, if it wasn't for you, for all of you that are so dedicated to your education and persevering to get through, because it's not easy to get through, we wouldn't be here. And so I want to extend my thanks to all of you. And I also, you know, I have an incredible board as well, very innovative, very supportive, and so I want to give that gratitude to them as well for supporting me. But all of the team at FNTI, if it wasn't for their dedication and their commitment, we wouldn't be where we are today. So I want to say thank you to them. But lastly, I'd also like to give my greatest gratitude and thanks to my family, and I'd like you to stand up, actually. It's because of my family that I was able to do a master's degree in environmental studies as a single mom. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here today doing what I'm doing. They have given me the inspiration, the passion to do what I need to do, and so to you, I want to say thank you. So, yeah. So thank you to everyone. Now.